Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Butterbar here. So no intro today because I want to just get right into the discussion for today's video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the possibility and really the thing that needs to be added to Titanfall, which is ranked matches, and then the Titanfall, well, pretty much the Titan weapons that people are wanting to see added to the game. And this is based off of a poll that I made on Twitter because I wanted to see what everybody's reaction was to the different things that Titanfall 1 had that Titanfall 2 doesn't really have. So out of the 4 options that I had, the most requested one was ranked matches. People want to see ranked matches in the game because just like in Titanfall 1, not only did they have a scaling system between ranking, you ranked just normally in the game mode by completing matches and killing other pilots, but also too later on in the game's development, it actually came out with a ranking system. Now the ranking system and the way it goes is it's called pretty much from bronze to diamond. In each category, there's bronze, silver, gold, and then diamond. And basically, it's just how you play. It ranks you on how you play the game. So depending on how many points you score, how many pilot kills you have, how many Titan kills you have, and subtracting actually the points, subtracting points for actually deaths for getting killed in the gameplay reflects on what your score or what your rank is in Titanfall 1. And the crazy thing is that I actually just got online a couple minutes ago, and there's like 28 seasons of this ranked playlist going through. So it has been going on for quite a while, and it's definitely one thing that needs to be added to Titanfall 2, just because it adds another extra layer to Titanfall 2 that it doesn't have. So one thing that I know Tony Mo has actually talked about too is there's not a way for people that have really high skill and competitive drive to play against each other, and Titanfall doesn't really have that. The only way that you can play is pretty much just with regular people. It just has regular matchmaking. So there's no real ranked competitive game mode to play with. I mean, yeah, you have live fire and you have pilot versus pilot, but really there's no ranked game mode to see ranking in the world. Where are you at? So I think the one thing that actually could help out Titanfall a lot is just adding this ranked system, because with all of the AAA shooters, you have Call of Duty, Battlefield, there are ranked systems in the game to see what you are ranked with other players in the world. And I think one thing to help Titanfall get to that standard of where people look to it as a good competitive shooter that has just pilot versus pilot mechanics, it has mechanized fighting mechanics, it would definitely help it grow and get more competitive and get more light into people going to Titanfall for competitive matches. And I think all they have to do is just carbon copy everything that they made from Titanfall 1. Titanfall 1 had a strategy of having a ranked system, even though there wasn't a whole lot to it. You're just gaining rank every time you play a game, and that's where you're seeing where you're at. You know what? I could actually compare it to the ranking system that Rainbow Six has. Rainbow Six has a pretty basic way of ranking you as a player, because based on how you do in a match, playing with your teammates, that's how you're ranked in the game, and that is the rank you get in the game. And I think one thing too that I think they could add as well is add some camos, add something in there to where it facilitates people that want to play ranked matches. And, to entice people to play ranked matches, have stuff that's only unlocked just in ranked matches. I know there's a lot of stuff in here with camo unlocks for Titans and weapons that can only be unlocked a certain way or through advocate gifts. And I think another incentive for people to play ranked matches would be that, hey, here's some camos that you can only unlock in ranked matches. And I think that'd be one thing that they could add to the game that would add a lot more to it. The next thing that people would like to see, and it was the second one that people like to pick during the poll, was Titan weapons. So we've understood that they've done a great improvement from Titanfall 1 into Titanfall 2 with allowing different classes of Titans to be played. You have a Flame Titan, you have a minigun Titan, you have the Tone Titan, you have a Sniper Rifle Titan, you have the Ronin Titan, which is a Samurai. And that is definitely a big improvement from Titanfall 1, where there's only 3 classes of Titans. But I think what people would like to see, and definitely one thing that I would like to see too, is maybe a few more Titans added. Maybe a few more weapon types added to maybe different Titans. So instead of Tone using the 40mm cannon that it has, it could use the chain gun. So I went back and played Titanfall 1, and I wanted to check out and remember what weapons of Titanfall 2 or Titanfall 1 had for the Titans. So you had the EXO 16 chain gun, which was just a full automatic, pretty much just a light machine gun for Titans, and it worked out very well because not only did it have perks like extended mag and stuff like that, but it also had this ability where you could actually just hold down the trigger, and the longer you had it, just kind of like the Devotion, the longer you hold down the trigger, the faster it shoots. And that's one thing that I really liked about it. I thought it was a really cool thing that Titanfall 1 had, and I wish it would be something that would be brought over here. Because this is kind of the funny thing about the chain gun is that it's not a big thing that would have to be done, because BT in the campaign of the single player actually uses this chain gun. But also next to is the quad rocket launcher. A quad rocket launcher is, again, another weapon that BT is allowed to use in the campaign, which is a rocket launcher that shoots just four rockets, and you can actually aim this to tighten up the rocket pattern if you're trying to snipe people down. So this is kind of a cool another weapon that actually didn't make it into the multiplayer. So that makes me curious on if they're going to be adding more stuff to the game when it comes to weapons. I know I'm going to say this next weapon, and for anybody that's played Titanfall 1, I don't know if you'll want to be seeing this or not, but what about the triple threat, huh? What about the triple threat, the one that would shoot 3 grenades out and would be almost impossible to escape no matter where those grenades hit? You would try to escape them, and you would never be able to because they'd be bouncing everywhere, and the blast radius is damn near almost to where the ticks are now in this game. Well, guys, I want to thank you for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I want to say thank you as well for everybody that participated in the Twitter poll that I had. It helped me out so much when trying to create a video for today and figuring out, what I wanted to talk about. And definitely watching other people's videos about, what is the next thing that needs to be added to Titanfall to make it, a better game. And that's kind of the funny thing is about our Titanfall community is that we're always about trying to prove not only each other with the gameplays that we put out, but we're so determined into making this game a great game, which it already is. We're trying to get more people to come to it because for some reason people are not drawn to this game because they don't know how good this game really is. So thank you so much for all your guys' support, and I appreciate everything. And hopefully I'll be able to come up with another poll out there to see what you guys, where's your attitude towards next when it comes to this game. What do you guys want to see more? So thank you so much for all your help. Well, guys, if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. It definitely helps me out so much when you guys let me know what content you guys like and what content you don't like, so I can keep pushing you guys out the best content possible. And also, please subscribe to the channel so you guys never miss a thing of Titanfall or any of the discussions that I talk about. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and I will see you next time.